And the U.S. stock index futures are set for a positive open after sentiment was boosted by news that the Federal Reserve had hiked interest rates during its December policy meeting. One of the more noteworthy actions that arose from the Federal Open Market Committee was that members had set a target for 2018's gross domestic product collectively. The group upgraded its GDP estimate to 2.5% from 2.1% in September. Our slew of economic data is set to be released during the day's trade at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Jobless claims, retail sales and import and export price indices are all expected to be published. The flash U.S. Composite Purchasing Managers Index is due out at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time, followed by manufacturing and trade inventories at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. On the earnings front, Scholastic, Adobe Systems, Costco and Oracle are some of the names set to publish financial figures. Individual stock news is expected to shake up sentiment as investors look to media conglomerates Disney and 21st Century Fox to see if the duo announce a deal today. In Asia, markets closed slightly lower in their first session following the Federal Reserve's Wednesday announcement that it raised U.S. interest rates. The Nikkei 225 raised early gains to slight 0.28%, closing at 22,694.45. Across the Korean Strait, the Kospi closed down 0.45% on profit taking after rising more than 1% earlier as the rest of Asia trended lower. Australian ASX 200 slipped into the red, finishing lower by 0.17%. The Hang Seng Index slipped 0.26%, with gains in property names offset by losses in consumer stocks. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority announced it had raised its base rate by 25 basis points to 1.75%. Our mainland markets ended a touch softer after the People's Bank of China raised both the reverse repo rate and medium-term lending facility rate by 5 basis points. The Shanghai Composite lost 0.29%. The Shenzhen Composite was little changed, closing up 0.04%. And back here in Africa, South Africa-focused miner Lonmin and precious metal group Sibanye-Stillwater say more than 12,000 jobs would be cut over the next 3 years after a $382 million takeover by Sibanye-Stillwater. Lonmin, the world's third biggest platinum producer, has faced the combined pressures of low platinum prices and challenges of operating in South Africa, where laying off workers to improve profitability is a fraught issue. Precious metals miner Sibanye-Stillwater has agreed to buy Lonmin in an all-share deal, valuing the troubled platinum producer at about £285 million. Its share price in London was up 18% in early trade, while Sibanye-Stillwater shares fell 2.6% in Johannesburg's trade. And Lafarge Holcim has ended talks with South African cement maker Pretoria Portland Cement, that's PPC, about a possible deal. Lafarge Holcim confirms that the group has ended its ongoing talks with Pretoria Portland Cement Limited PPC on a possible transaction in Africa that were announced on October 27. Ireland's CRH, the world's third largest building materials supplier by market value, had also decided not to bid for rival PPC, leaving the field clear for rival suitors. And when we come back after the break, we'll look at the impact of the U.S. Fed interest rate hike on Nigeria's economy. Do stay with us.